This here is the 6 most horrible things people have found in their food, supposedly. Number 1. Oh, no.
It's just going to be like, there was a Hardee's burger in my bag.
Arby's.
You're really going hard against Hardee's these last couple of weeks. Number 1, a mouse in a loaf of bread. In 2009, Stephen Forst of Kidlington, England, bought a loaf of pre-sliced bread. He had already eaten a few slices when he made a disgusting discovery. At first, he thought the dark batch stuck to the corner of the loaf was just discolored dough. Then he noticed the fur. It was the unfortunate mouse that had somehow gotten itself baked into the loaf. The worst part of it was that the critter's tail was missing. Had it simply been ripped off as the mouse bread got packaged?
Was it like in the 3 pieces he ate?
Well, or did Forrest accidentally feed it to his family along with the slices he'd prepared? He'll never know. As a result of the incident, the food company that produced the bread was fined more than $23,000.
Zero of which goes to that guy.
That's what I was wondering. It should go to him, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, a knife in a Subway sandwich.
I could see that happen.
The healthiest thing in it. Mr. John Agnesini ordered a foot-long sandwich at a NYC Subway in 2008. When he bit into the sandwich, his teeth clenched around something hard. Pulling the item out of the sandwich, Agnesini discovered it was a 7-inch long knife. Luckily, he bit into its partially melted handle instead of the blade. He didn't get his mouth mutilated, but Agnesini claimed he got a case of food poisoning from the sandwich. But he
Double
did.
down.
But he
Ate that thing?
He did also get a $20,000 payment in compensation, so he got money.
Yeah, I'd eat a poison sandwich for
Yeah.
20K.
20 G's, yeah.
Next, razor blade in ice cream. In 2011, Stephanie Granger was left screaming after trying to have some of Walmart's peanut butter ice cream with a movie. And no, she wasn't screaming for ice cream. She was screaming because after a couple of bites, something cut the inside of her lip. What she thought was just a piece of tinfoil turned out to be a broken razor blade. Unlike the previous 2 cases, though, Granger didn't get much in the way of compensation. According to the woman, Walmart apologized for the incident and wished her a better day going forward. Man, fuck that. I'd be like, give me my money, Walmart.
Did she not file a lawsuit? That's where the money is.
Apparently not. She wasn't, like, sue heavy.
They settle like frivolous shit.
Yeah, she could have definitely got money if
They
she
said,
wanted
have
to.
a nice life.
Yep.
Better luck
Sorry about
next
the
time.
razor blades. You got to watch out for those.
Didn't even give her free ice cream. Severed finger in frozen custard. Like Miss Granger, Clarence Stowers from Wilmington, North Carolina, likes frozen treats. Or at least she did, but that might have changed after she bought a pint of frozen custard from Cole's Frozen Custard in 2005. Stowers discovered a strange solid object in the custard. Thinking it was a piece of candy incorporated into the pint as an extra treat, she popped it in her mouth. When she realized the thing wasn't edible, she spit it out and went to rinse it off in a sink. In her own words, she just started screaming when she realized it was a severed finger. According to an investigation by North Carolina State Department of Agriculture and Labor, an employee had managed to lose a finger in an accident with a food processing machine. At the same time, another employee at the drive-through finger had scooped up some custard to serve this to Stowers. That sentence wasn't quite right. The stars aligned right, and the finger ended up in her serving. That would be, yeah.
Don't you like shut off production when someone's finger gets cut off?
You would think so.
You're like, oh, hey guys, there's a finger in here.
They had a quota of meat.
The FDA allows 1 finger per 10,000 batches.
The next, a tooth in a Milky Way bar. We all know too much candy is bad for your teeth, but usually it's just your own teeth in jeopardy. In 2010, Sue Calhoun from Texas bought a Milky Way bar while accompanying her husband on a trip to purchase a new tractor. She got halfway through her treat when she bit into something hard. Calhoun figured it was a peanut or something, then the realization hit her. There are no peanuts or other hard ingredients in Milky Ways. She spat out the tooth into her hand, only it wasn't her tooth. Oh, she spit out a tooth. The Mars Corporation offered to take the tooth out of Calhoun's hand, but she decided to keep it as possible evidence. The last development in the case we could find was that Calhoun intended to have her dentist identify what kind of tooth the thing was. And finally, number 6, a condom in a Big
I wouldn't
Mac.
want to know that. I'd rather just assume it was like a human tooth. Be like, this is a kangaroo.
I mean, yeah. I mean, nothing would be good, I guess. Last one, a condom in a Big Mac. In 1997, William Smith entered
Special sauce.
entered a McDonald's in Easton.
They're like, boy, that's unvaccinated. Don't tell anybody. You get the deal.
I entered the McDonald's in Easton, PA. Clearly, the man was hungry as he ordered 2 Big Macs, fries,
You're
and
going to say he finished it.
That's probably what Smith consumed the first burger without issue, but when he took a bite out of the second one, he noticed it didn't taste quite right. And no wonder, between a patty and a bun was sandwiched a condom. Smith approached the restaurant's manager, who took the condom and went into the back. According to Smith, he asked the employees there
Drop your trowel. Let's see who it fits.
who had slipped the condom into the burger. Smith claims the guys had a good laugh about it, but nobody confessed. So Smith pressed charges of physical and emotional illness. In the end, though, a judge dismissed the case with no reason given. Whether that was the right decision, you can decide for yourself. Well, I would say that...
That's a horrible decision.
Yeah, there's definitely some emotional illness and maybe physical illness as well. That seems like something you should definitely be able to sue for.
His lawyer was like...
We got no case, man. I buy into condom burgers all the time.
I mean, the guy that bit into the handle of a knife got $20,000, and the guy that finds a condom can't get any restitution.
Strawberry flavored.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong here. I don't know.
And you can find a finger and not get any restitution either. Better luck next time.